This video is for you if you're an athlete, young guy, let's say in your 20s or 30s, and you've been dealing with lower back issues for the past few months or even years, and you're wanting to be able to learn how to get back into the gym and slowly start training your lower back to get stronger and build out, strengthen your imbalances, hit your weak links, and make sure that you can start to get back to doing what you love without pain. This video and the workout routine I'm about to show you is not for somebody who you just got a major lower back injury like 3 days ago. You're still, inflamed. You're not able to move very well. You need rest, right? Like just take some time. This is for somebody who the major inflammation has died down a little bit. You're able to get into the gym and start doing some more rehab focused movements and also getting more athletic and getting stronger. So this routine is for someone, ideally you've worked out beforehand and you're more so just wondering, hey, as I get back into working out, how do I, program and make a routine that's going to be really successful for me in that process as well too. So using some principles I've used to help out a bunch of guys with their lower back. Had a volleyball player named Gustavo. We used a lot of similar exercises in here. He had some lower back issues, some knee issues, feeling a lot better. Another client of mine, David, actually Gustavo mainly had knee injuries, but we used a lot of these same movements and that made him feel better. David was a guy working in tech, had some lower back issues. We got to basically get almost all the lower back issues gone for him. He ran a Spartan race, half marathon, I believe, just a couple months back. He's feeling a lot better. Got my client Glenn, who's an anesthesiologist. We've been doing a lot of movements just like this, and his lower back pain that he's had for years is gone and virtually pain-free. And we are now back squatting with no belt, over body weight for repetitions, and he's feeling super, super solid on that. Full range of motion all the way to the ground. And these are principles I've used with a lot of other people as well too to help them get their lower back better. My own self as well too. I'll share a little bit of my story in the video to come. But I hope you guys are excited for this video. If you're pumped up, go ahead and drop a comment. You'll like the video and subscribe for more information on how to be able to get out of pain, live your best life, and be able to do whatever God's calling you to do in this life without having to worry if your body is going to hold you back. With that being said, go ahead and check out the video. Guys, today I'm going to be showing you a full overview of how to program for a lower back injury. So the first thing we're going to look at here is a little bit of details on the client that I'm working with. So for sure has scoliosis. I think that's how you spell it. Thank you. I can't remember. Maybe disc herniation. I can't remember that exact detail. If that's for sure or not. Late 20s, former volleyball player, current golf athlete, works a desk job, low back pain for years, plus small knee pain that has recently cleared up. Weak upper back and upper body. So we've already done like about 2 weeks of sessions. So normally when working with somebody in person, I'll kind of play by feel for the first week or two with them, and then start to write out a program. So one of the things we notice is just really weak upper back. QL muscles very tight, which is super common for anybody with scoliosis, as that's an issue of one side of the lower back. If you imagine this curve right here, it's, it kind of like does that. So this side might be very tight and this side might be more open, right? So when you're doing an exercise like a QL extension where you're going sideways on a back extension machine, it exposes a lot with individuals with scoliosis. So QL muscles, very tight. And those are the main things right there. Overall posterior chain strength is the goal. Primary focus would be low back plus chin-ups, because of the fact that his upper back is very, very weak. If we can get his chin-ups up, he can do like one, two good chin-ups, and like he's a young dude, pretty, athletic, eats well. He should be able to bust out like 12 of those right, is more the standard that we want to reach for this. And lower back, we want to just be able to focus on this and get this a lot stronger. So how I like to structure my workouts is almost always 4 days a week. For individuals, it's such a balanced routine because here's what you do: lower A, upper A, lower B, upper B. So many people have spent years working out in an imbalanced way. And what I mean by that is, like, you'll do arms, shoulders, back, chest, and one leg day, right? So for a long time, people have been working in a ratio of 4 upper body workouts to 1 lower body workout. And especially lower back, they don't have a lower back day. So when I'm working with somebody like who is just coming in, I love just to be able to get a nice balance in the beginning and do 2 lower body sessions and 2 upper body sessions for him. So one thing I've learned, I had my own lower back injury about 18 months ago that was absolutely brutal. It took me out. I was squatting like 135 for 20 reps, just a warm up. And man, on rep 6, I just felt the worst, sharpest pain ever in my lower back. And I had to re-rack the weights, and I was just kind of like, I wish you could see my feet right now, but I'm like, I just had to kind of walk like that out of the gym, and it wasn't fun at all. I never officially got anything like diagnosed, but I did get an x-ray. My lower vertebrae were really fused and stuck together, and just not moving very well. And I had a lot of lower back pain, some, pain in my right side. I wouldn't call it sciatica, but it was definitely sciatica-like symptoms. And I couldn't back squat for months without pain. I couldn't move. I couldn't, like, when I came home that day, I went to go just like get down on the ground to stretch to try to alleviate it. And it was the worst pain in the world. I couldn't put on my socks and shoes without pain. And so I had to go through my own lower back recovery after that. Now my lower back's the strongest ever. And so what my coach had me do at the time, one of my mentors advised me to work lower back every single day that you enter the gym and make it into something to where you're hitting a different side of the force curve each time. So basically, you want to make it to where if we're going to do lower back every day, 4 days a week, we want to have basically a mishmatch, right? Or a hodgepodge of different lower back exercises that are going to work this in different places. Somewhere where it's super hard in extension, somewhere where the hardest part of the movement is more in flexion, somewhere where the hardest part of the movements is in a lateral position, and then anywhere we can make even it really hard, like right in the middle of the movement as well. So what we'll go ahead and do here is just look at, like, what are 4 ways that we can do that, right? To be able to, start to add that in. So let me add in I don't know why it's like, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's on my screen. It's like flashing right here where my mouse is. So right here, we'll go number 1 for the lateral thing. We're going to definitely work QL extensions once a week, right? Another really good one is going to be 45-degree back extensions. This one is awesome. It's going to be a little bit harder, more so in the bottom to middle range. Then we're going to do reverse hyperextensions, as this is going to be something that'll be really hard in that extended position here. And then let's see, what else? These 3 really complete the puzzle really well. If you just work on those in the beginning, a lot of people's lower back issues start to disappear. But he's pretty tight in the hips, so we'll do seated good morning as one of the final ones right there. So super simple, 4 days a week of lower back, and we're just going to use this to be able to start to get a pump and start to feel really, really good each and every single day. Just 3 to 4 sets. Some other exercises, and this is how I think when I program. I think what's mandatory. If he's got lower back issues, I definitely want to look at doing a pullover, dumbbell pullover, to really get into that thoracic extension right there. Open that up a little bit more. His chin-ups need some work, so definitely chin-ups. And then upper back, I like that trap 3 raise on a back extension for the isometric. On back extension. What are some other ones? You need more bicep strength, so incline dumbbell curl. Lat pull downs are going to be really important because he needs more volume. If he can only do 1 or 2 chin-ups, he's going to want to get more volume through the lat pull downs. I do like a good one arm dumbbell row to get that unilateral strength. And his shoulders are a little bit tight, and he's able to, work some good dips and I hate spelling parallettes, but push-ups on bars. This will help his dips get up and help his overall upper body get strong. So this is, how many exercises is this? This is 12 really strong exercises that we want to do every day. So this doesn't include his quad focused movements at all. So like some quad focused movements for him, if we're going to get him out of lower back pain, we want to be split squatting. We want to do something like a heel elevated squat to help get a little bit more work in there. Let's see, split squat, heel elevated squat. He needs some hamstring curl work to get that stronger. And then let's see, one more really important exercise for the lower body. His knees are honestly pretty good, so he's going to be doing sled and ROKP. So we'll just put sled / reverse out knee pain, which is basically backwards treadmill. Okay, we got 16 good exercises here. That forms a nice framework, gives us 4 exercises each day that we can focus on. So let's go ahead and start. We're going to put these lower back exercises on each one for each day. So day number 1 here, lower body. I like the simple setup of split squat and seated good morning. That's always a really good combo, especially for the hips. Lower body B, we're actually going to have him split squat again because that's going to be super helpful for his lower back. So split squat again, and we'll do 45-degree back extension here. Work those likely in a superset. And then I will also have him doing hamstring curls on both days because you can never hamstring curl enough. This is super important. Lying hamstring curls are awesome because this is going to get him stronger hamstrings, which is super important when it comes to having a stronger lower back. We want to get that overall posterior chain working a lot more. So here we'll do with dumbbells for, let's go 3 to 4 sets. 3 to 4 sets of lying hamstring curls, 6 reps. And we'll go 3 to 4 sets of 6 reps. On this day, we'll do a little bit more, 3 to 4 sets of 8 reps and 3 to 4 sets of 8 reps. Seated good morning, I like 10 reps on that. So we'll go 4 sets of 10 reps, especially in the beginning for people. First set might be body weight, and then we add a little bit of weight there, working to just get their range of motion a lot more so. I like to do different reps on each day, so that way we just have a little bit of fun. That's really the main thing. That, and also it's just helpful to have a range on this. 45-degree back extension. Let's go 4 sets of 3 to 4 sets of, I'm going to put a 3 here. 3 to 4 sets of, I like a simple one, 10 reps. You don't need to go crazy on the low back stuff, especially if you're going to be doing it every day. Like 30 reps is good, 40 reps is good. And the first set on each of these might just be body weight, and then you grab 10-pound dumbbells, and you grab 15-pound dumbbells, and just work your way up like that. Same with the split squat with dumbbells. We're going to go dumbbells. Both of these, we're just looking for perfect form on those split squats. Nothing crazy there. Warm up is going to be sled, push / pull, or ROKP, which is getting reverse out knee pain, basically backwards treadmill. I'll put that there just so it's easier to understand. Backwards treadmill, 5 minutes or 200 meters. Sometimes I actually like to do 3 to 5 minutes. That's going to be the warm up on this day as well too. Right now, if he's had a history of of issues with the lower back and knees. I'm going to do that as a warm up for every day. You can't go wrong with 3 to 5 minutes of backwards treadmill or sled just to get a little bit of some, work done. So when we look at it now, we've currently got, boom. Let me, how do I cross this out? I know there's a way to cross out, right? Strike through, Shift X. Okay. So we got that. Split squat. Good. Got these two in the bag. Okay. So now we'll just go to his upper body days just to kind of take a look a little bit more so at what's going on here. So upper body days, we want to do chin-ups on both days. And then chin-ups. Let me just get this whole thing down here. Sweet. I'm going to move my head over here. I don't like that. I'm going to move it over here. Chin-ups, I'm going to have him do a lat pull-down superset on this day with it. So lat pull-downs here, what that would look like would be 4 sets till technical failure, and then 4 sets of 12 reps. And tempo there, we'll go something like 4-0-XO. So 4-second negative, no pausing, exploding down, right? Super simple. This one, just want to write a note here, slow negatives plus pause at top. Not a direct, like, let's make this tempo, but just a kind of a theme on that one. He is going to work, I like to do rear delt at the beginning of every upper body session. So a stronger upper back is always going to help out the lower back issues. So seated dumbbell, external rotations, and then we'll come in here and make this one trap 3 raise on back extension. So this is already a nice, like kind of a nice lower back exercise, to be honest, but I'm still going to add in reverse hyperextension with this. So his lower back is going to be pretty toasted. I'm only going to do 3 sets on these. 3 sets of 10, 3 sets of 10 to 15 on those. Let's see, trap 3 raise on back extension. We'll even actually, yeah, that's just a lot of time under tension there. So we'll go 8 to 10 reps. Give a little range there. Don't want his lower back to fail out too much, but that'll be a nice superset. So A1 here. That just means it's the first exercise. Actually, it's just going to be I'll put A1. B1, B2. So even on his upper body days, his lower back is going to be priority number 1. Then once we get into his C series, how I usually program, especially if there's sled, C series is going to start to be where there's more like actual work being done for the main movement of the day. But we'll go C1. And on this day, we're actually going to do for him dips first. Then C2 is chin-ups. Nah, we want to get his chin-ups up. Chin-ups, dips. What I like to do on these is 4 sets. And he's going to be doing negatives on these days, actually, because his overall chin-ups are not that good. So 4 sets till technical failure is going to be the goal. Dips, 4 sets till technical failure. Go down here. Is A1, B1, seated dumbbell external rotations. One thing I actually like to do is, let's see, yeah, that's a pretty good one right there, trap 3 raise. I think what I'm going to do is actually get rid of this and put it somewhere else. So push-ups on bars. I really like this superset for a lot of my clients. Trap 3 raise. Made it just 10 reps now because it's not as much low back tension. Push-ups on bars, 3 sets till technical failure. So basically when it's like, if your hips are being shoved up at a faster speed than your upper body, that's when you're done on those. That's a really good superset right there. Gets the body ready for the dips and the chin ups there as well too. Super solid day there. So seated dumbbell external rotations. I'll superset that with the reverse hyperextension. Just make that like nice and easy. Over here, I have a little bit of a different superset, but you know, it's just to get that lower back work in at the beginning of the day. 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps. Beauty. And then on this day, C1, C2, and then C3 would be, I'm actually going to make this a little bit different. So make this C2, C3, and then C1 is an incline dumbbell press. 4 sets of 8 to 12 reps. Boom. It's pretty solid. He's going to be smoked on this day. And then this day as well, too, for the upper body. So this will be nice because the upper body is going to get his chin ups nice and strong, just two sets a week. But one day we're adding in the lat pull downs to really smoke it. So then on this day, what we'll go ahead and do is the D series is going to be a 1-arm chin up. No, 1-arm dumbbell row. My bad. 1-arm dumbbell row. And then on this day, we'll make, this is where it starts to get fun, you know, to include everything. We're already at 6 exercises here, but technically one of these is just a warm up. So what we'll do is a 1-arm dumbbell row with a pullover. So D1, 1-arm dumbbell row. D2 is dumbbell pullover. And for these, just 3 sets. 3 sets of, let's go 10 reps. 3 sets of, I like less reps for pullovers personally. So 6 to 8 reps. Cool. This day, done. Down here, easy peasy. D1, incline dumbbell curl. He's going to hate me. D2, overhead cable tricep extension. So 3 sets of 10 to 15. 3 sets of 8 to 12. A little bit less. So upper body days are done. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 exercises for his upper body days. This one has a little bit less just because the lat pull down is in there as well too. So upper body's done. Now we go into his lower body. These are going to be the big ones that impact his lower back the most. But now you can see how I start to program. Pullovers are done. Trap 3 is done. Incline, bada bing. These are done. Reverse hyper. Did I get the QL extensions in yet? Let's see. Reverse hyper on here. Truthfully, this trap 3 on back extension is actually a really good lower back workout just for that isometric right there. So I'm not going to add in another direct one on that day. What I will do, however, is we'll come in here and make his A1, or no, A1, and then we're going to go B1, QL extension, 3 sets of 5 to 10 reps. I like to start people at 5, then go to 6, then go to 8, then go to 10 on that. So I give a nice range. If you do it once a week, you can usually build up to 10 in a month. B2 would be reverse squats. or low cable pull in, as some people know them as. These are great to build up core strength. That's going to be the primary core one, set of 10 with 3-second pause. Perfect. Then we're going to go C1, lying hamstring curls, C2, split squats, and D, seated good mornings. Boom. Beauty, beauty, beauty. Day 3, lower body. So this is A1. I'm going to do here is do a little bit of lower leg work because it's going to be helpful for him. So tib bar and seated calf machine. Both these are nice because if you can just get that lower leg a little bit better for your, you know, why am I blanking on that? If you can get your tibialis stronger, that's the acceleration. So if you think about an athlete like a volleyball player landing for their lower back, if their tibs are stronger, he's going to be stronger. So 2 to 3 sets of 10 to 25 reps. Usually I go 15 to 25 reps actually. And then same thing here, 2 to 3 sets of 15 to 25 reps. I like to put them at the beginning of the workout to get everything turned on. C1, C2, and then this is going to be D2, and I'm going to do a heel elevated dumbbell squat because he cannot back squat yet. His back squat looks not the best yet. So we're going to go heel elevated dumbbell squat for 3 to 4 sets of 12 reps. I like a nice tempo here, 4-0 exo. 4-second negative, no pauses, exploding up. And that is his full workout routine. Now let's go in and check and see if we got everything that we wanted to. Okay. Hamstring. Let's see. Boop, boop. Got the heel elevated squat, dips. Perfect. We did every single exercise here and then some, with a little bit of some extras, I believe, that I threw in on this. But what this is going to do is be a nice, simple routine. Most days are just going to be 5 to 7 exercises. I don't really count the sled or backwards treadmill when I think about the exercises. It's just a warm up. It's 3 to 5 minutes. It doesn't really count. When it comes to the strategy for getting his lower back better, it's lower back every single day and really hitting his lower body. You get that a lot stronger. Get his legs nice and strong. We're hamstring curling and split squatting twice a week. That's the main workouts outside of lower back for his lower body workouts, because that's going to be super, super helpful for him to just build out the imbalances from side to side, stretch out his hip flexors, and get stronger hamstrings, which will make sure that his lower back's nice and supported. Then we go in, he's got his QL and reverse squat. So this really covers the core really, really well. You only need like 1 day a week of that right now. Day 2, trap 3 raise on back extension is our daily lower back movement. Seated good morning was our daily lower back movement on day 1. He's going to be focusing on getting his upper back stronger. So every single upper back or every single upper body session starts with a rear delt exercise. And then he is getting his chin ups up. So chin ups are going to be on both upper body days as well too. Don't be afraid to do the same exercises on some days. You'll see like chin ups and split squats and hamstring curls are each twice a week right now because he's just starting. 1 arm dumbbell row is to help even out side to side, and then dumbbell pullovers just to open up his shoulders at the end of the session. Then when we come in here, lower body day 2, we have his daily lower back movement is going to be this 45-degree back extension. I have it at the end right here rather than at the beginning because we're more so this is like a lower body focused workout, and then the back extension will be at the end. So, you know, every other day, the lower back is pretty much towards the front, but the way that this flows right here, it just feels better to have the back extension at the end. So that way you have the short range hamstring curls first to get the posterior chain a lot more open. You do your lower leg work to make sure you feel just nice and supported. And then, you know, you hit your split squats first. So that way your hips are open, which alleviates a lot of issues in the low back too. So that way you can get into that back extension with a lot more mobility at the end. I kind of like the same strategy for Jefferson curls when I do those, is I'll put them at the end of a workout after some squats. Lots of supersets. Everything's supersetted here because we only have an hour to train. And then we go into upper body day 4. Here, his daily lower back movement is going to be that reverse hyperextension. We're getting his shoulders stronger and his upper back stronger with the dumbbell external rotations. We've got our pressing movement and our pulling movements right there. And then a little bit of arms to finish off the week, as this session will usually be on a Friday. Everybody loves a good arm pump on a Friday. So I hope this helped to explain how I personally program for a lower back injury. He maybe has a disc herniatio. But this dude's making such great progress already. We're 2 weeks in. He's feeling super, super solid. And honestly, like just getting better and better. And we've been following a version of this program until then. So this just helps to give us a better picture of what we're working towards now. And this is a really good program that a lot of people could follow who are in a similar boat as my client Alec here. So hope this was helpful for you guys, anyone with a lower back injury, and that you learned something from this. If you're watching this, go ahead and drop a comment. Let me know what you learned, what you picked up from this program, and drop any questions you have, and might make it into a new video for you as well. Take care, guys. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Just wanted to come on here real quick and say, if you are personally wanting some help to be able to build out your own program to overcome lower back injuries, you can go ahead and use the link down in the comments to book a call with me one-on-one, where I'll sit down with you and we can talk out and build out a plan for you. I do have spots open right now for online programming and coaching inside of my men's mentorship program. This is called the F3 Mentorship, where we work on faith, fasting, and fitness. So using a lot of Christ-centered principles and ideals, along with faith and diet and so much more, fasting, to be able to help you regain your athleticism, regain confidence in your body, get out of pain, and start doing the things that you love without having to worry if your body's going to hold you back in that process. So if you would like my help to personally do your programming and help you build out your own plan, join in weekly calls, get some coaching and support from me, go ahead and book a call down below where I'll talk with you, see if it's a good fit, and we can get you squared away in there. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you guys. If you're not already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and like this video. It helps other people be able to find the gems inside. Love you guys. Take care.